WESP Jupiter, a good karma brands radio station.
If snitches get stitches, then spitters should be sitters. You get it? Because you should be suspended for that.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
The man your man could smell it.
Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Streaming live on YouTube.
You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
Here's Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It is your boy Theo Dorsey. We're back at it, man, on a Top 5 Tuesday, November the 18th. Tonight, we get the latest CFB 12-team playoff rankings. Tonight, we learn in what way will the selection committee decide to disrespect the ACC or overlook Miami in ways in which we've seen them do over the past couple of Tuesdays. This will be the third rendition of the ranking, so that'll be exciting. We just came off of a Monday Night Football game that had literally no juice, but at least we had some points. Cowboys over the Raiders. Who could have assumed that would happen? But at least that Cowboys offense is back rolling. Had some fun moments. Had a big George Pickens highlight. Love seeing that. And we're done with 11 weeks of football in the NFL. We're on to the good stuff. Even got some Lane Kiffin drama in college football, man. There's so much to get to. C-Cat's on the other side of the glass on the ones and the twos. And you watched Monday Night Football, from a bar. You were posted up last night.
Yeah. Option A was not possible, so I had to go to option B, and it was a grave, embarrassing mistake.
Oh, man, that's not
just publicly embarrassed. I felt like Cersei Lannister when she was being walked down the road in King's Landing. Buck naked. Shame, shame, shame. That was me in 2025 last night at a bar.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I did.
Like all of it?
Yeah.
Did you like the ending?
Last two seasons stink.
Yeah.
Which stinks, but everything else before that was definitely worth the watch for anyone who enjoys good media.
I like that I knew that reference there.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows that reference, but I like that you were able to set it up with the actual proper context, because I don't know who Cersei, is that her name? Cersei?
Yeah.
Don't know who Cersei is, don't know what King's Landing is, but I of all the Game of Thrones scenes, I think that has to be the number one, most famous.
Nah.
Most recognized.
Cersei's, I don't want to spoil anything for everybody, but there's some deaths that were used in memes across the world, GIF formation, of course.
But that one, okay, I would have to think about it. That one is of a person that's never watched I've actually only watched one episode of Game of Thrones, and it was a random one when I was at a buddy's house, and he put it on because he was, watching the series, and I was like, I'll give it a try. Was absolutely confused. The only piece of content that I know for sure that I can recall back from Game of Thrones is that shame scene. And people use it a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's number one for me.
Yeah, do you want to know how I got shamed?
Yeah, I would love to know.
So at this restaurant, they had a deal. You buy a certain drink and you get nachos for free. And that was going to be my dinner for the night. Pretty good enough deal.
It works.
Never had the nachos before. Give them a shot. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. How bad can you really mess up nachos? Apparently, I found out the answer to that later on in the night. Well. So I order my drink, I get the nachos, and I'm sitting by myself at this bar, just trying to get through the night. I went to the driving range beforehand, energy depleted. I'm tired, I'm thirsty, and I just want to enjoy a double screen of Miami Heat, New York Knicks basketball, maybe a little bit of Florida Panthers offensive explosion hockey, and Monday Night Football on the middle screen. Well, bad news for me. Apparently, this place does not carry the Miami Heat. That game wasn't on. And then the Panthers game was covered by Christmas decorations that I assume they never cared to take down from 2024's Christmas because they're still up right now.
Well, it could be. They could have just got them up.
Maybe.
I respect the move to get the Christmas decorations up on November the 1st, but continue.
Well, couldn't really see what was happening in the Panthers game. Instead, I only watched Monday Night Football. And when from the kitchen, a woman walks out in an employee polo shirt. She obviously works there. The plate of nachos, holding it above her head, very high in the air. Who got the loaded nachos? Making a scene of it, Theo. There are like 6 people at the bar. There's like 2 people at booths behind and in front of me. But she bellows, "Who got the loaded nachos?"
Is this a young lady?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're 75 years old, she's a young lady. She's
Okay.
like 45.
Okay, yeah, all right. So it's a middle-aged woman.
She walks right past me for what I assume to be her saying, "There's no way one person ordered the loaded nachos. These are loaded nachos. These are for 2 people only."
Is this like it's a big tray? Does it come on a tray or a plate?
It's a tray.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big thing of loaded nachos. She walks to the 2 couples and stands between the 2 couples who are at the bar. And then I have to raise my hand and say, "Actually, it's me." Heads turn. All attention goes to the one fat guy, Piggy McGee over there, that's going to have all the loaded nachos just for himself.
Eat.
Exactly. I was a circus animal.
Oh.
I was a circus act, really. I was the bearded lady. Can one man eat all of the loaded nachos? And you might think that was just going through my head. No, I was validated when one of the guys on the couples of which she thought the loaded nachos were for looks to his left, looks at me, goes, "You gonna eat all of that?"
Oh.
What?
That's disrespectful.
What
That's
the hell,
disrespectful.
man?
Wait. Do you think he said it to chastise you, or do you think he said it because he knows who you are? You're C-Cat. You're the guy that makes friends at the bar randomly by ordering a lot of nachos and sharing it with the guy near you.
But I wasn't in a big. I don't think
You
he
didn't
knew who I was.
He didn't know you were C-Cat. He could.
He didn't know. He didn't know I
They
was.
can hear the
C-Cat.
voice, man. They can recognize the cat.
No,
You can see the cat.
The look was judgment, not inquisitive. He didn't even want to. He had his check paid for already, so he was there for sport. He was just there to take in the scene, take in the ambiance, take in the vibe. And then apparently me ordering the loaded nachos, he got off that passive-aggressive comment and then walked away.
Wow.
He was done for the night. He couldn't stomach watching me eating nachos. So then he continues and goes, "Yeah, I've never seen someone eat all those nachos before." So I, quick thinking, quick-witted C-Cat. And I'm like, "Yeah, well, you're not going to tonight either." And he goes,
That was weird.
"Actually, I did see someone eat them before." Oh, wow, a twist in the story.
He
How about
did?
that? Yeah.
He said that afterwards? What
Yeah.
the hell is going on in this guy's? That's
Yeah.
you, by the way.
So then I
You eating the
say,
nachos.
"Is he still with us?" Good joke by me, right?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
This is good. This turned into like a little Curb Your Enthusiasm moment.
And he didn't really pick up on the joke, so we kind of just stammered out from there.
Well, I can tell from a guy who throws a joke out there and then he checks reality and says, "Actually, I have seen somebody do it." It kind of gets weird at that point.
Yes, it's like we don't need to be talking right
Yeah,
now.
like this. What is this? This is kind of lingering a little long, don't you think? This conversation we're having, it's lingering.
Yeah.
So it was a little embarrassing for you getting delivered the big tray of nachos. Did you finish them?
No, I barely made a dent in
Okay.
them. The nachos sucked, by the way.
Oh.
They weren't even good nachos. They barely melted the shredded cheese.
Yeah. Should have went to Duffy's is what I will say to that.
Yeah.
And on the other side of that, what I'll say is, C-Cat, was it was embarrassing, yes. Did it feel disrespectful?
It was an expose on one man who's already in a social bind by going out to eat by himself.
Okay. And that's fine. And you know what? You braved the storm because many people are afraid, especially in 2025, as people have become less social. Many people are afraid to go out and go on the solo date, but the Cat Man is not. The Cat Man went out there, and not only did he go solo date, he went solo, big tray of nachos, and got absolutely humiliated for it.
Never showing my face there again.
Yeah.
I might have to not go to that town again.
No, you shouldn't. That was you. That's what people are still kind of like. That's what the lady also was like, are we going to have to watch this?
I also spilled nacho on my phone. Then you got to wipe it off your shirt.
You look like a pig.
I had a change of clothes in my car that I changed into after work, went to the driving range, went from the driving range to the restaurant. So I wasn't in nice clothes.
Yeah.
So I just took that dirty, sweaty t-shirt and wiped off salsa and half melted cheese that dripped onto it. It was not a good night for me.
It's poor performance. It was
Yeah.
a poor performance. We would grade that about a D, D-. That's why I say next time go to Duffy's. At Duffy's, number one, you get the 2-for-1 drinks. The nachos there are actually delectable. They're good, as well as the fact that they won't come out and embarrass you for ordering them by yourself. No, they'll probably encourage you.
And
Good
I
on you.
assume, like a good sports bar, Duffy's is going to have the Heat game.
They'll have the Heat game.
Thank
They'll
you.
have the Heat game. They'll have the Panthers game. They're going to have all the games. You're not going to have to worry about the amount of games because at Duffy Sports Grill, as we know, 80 or more television screens on every wall. You know, I was at the Heat game last night.
Okay.
I went to the Kaseya Center. Back-to-back nights, by the way, uncredentialed as a fan.
Whoa.
Sunday, Vikings-Bears with the people, cosplaying as a Bears fan. Enjoyed the hell out of that. The Bears.
Back to the roots.
Bear down.
Theo went Hollywood, but he's going back home.
Right back home. So
Like a
last
Drake
night,
music video.
yeah. Just like a Drake music video was my experience last night at Kaseya Center. So, yeah, I go to the Heat game. I didn't watch any of Monday Night Football live, but I did over from where I was sitting. I was sitting in the 300 section, up, and I could see down towards the court. And there was a guy who I could tell had some kind of working capacity at Kaseya Center. Not sure if he was media in arena ops or whatever. He had a monitor in front of him, two of them actually. One of the monitors, he had the full screen Monday Night Football game going. So I couldn't make out what was going on, but I could tell there was a football game being played on that monitor. And on the other one, he had his actual work. I was surprised by that move by him because everybody can see it. You know, like obviously whatever his role is, he wouldn't get punished for double screening and watching the football game because it was clear and obvious this guy was locked in on Monday Night Football during the game.
Maybe he's like known at work as a big Raiders and or Cowboys fan.
Maybe.
So like, let Jerry do it. I guess he's got cachet.
He's got to have tenure.
Right.
He's got to have a little leverage to pull that move. Because I'm talking about I'm in the 300 level and I can see it. So if you're in the 100 or 200 level, you could probably watch the game and make out what's happening. So that was good. That was fun. It was even more fun to escort those Knicks fans out with a big fat L. Shout out Khalil Ware for holding it down. Game-saving block. We got a game-clinching rebound by Davion Mitchell, scrapping it on the floor after the Knicks absolutely bullied the hell out of the Heat out in New York. The Heat come back, and they assert their will, assert their dominance, get back to their winning ways. You know, Bam has been out for 6 straight games, C-Cat. The Heat record in 6 games without Bam, 4-2.
Wow.
It's not bad. 8-6 on the year, 4-2 without Bam. Bam and Tyler Hero likely coming back soon. So to my Heat fans out there, if you're feeling emotion, if you're riding away with your boy, it's good times. It's good vibes. Get out to Kaseya Center, man. It's a good time. You haven't been yet this year?
I have never been to a Heat game.
Wow. We got to get you there, man. It's a good time. That's the pace of play that they play with today, their non-reliance on one singular star, the way they move the ball around and score it is a very fun watch. So I would recommend you go out and watch the Heat game this year. We're going to get to one this year. Next one I'm going to as a fan will be the Timberwolves game on January 3rd. So just check your calendar.
Nice.
I got a ticket or two. Let
Okay.
me know.
Would take like the train down?
Take the train down. Take the Bright Line down.
All right.
The Bright Line there, perfect execution. Loved it. Great. Bright Line back.
Hit any pedestrians?
No, we did slow down at one point, and me and the guy across from me kind of looked at each other like, oh, crap.
Just our luck.
Yeah. Like,
We're on the 1 of 10 a week.
that's the messed up thing about it, too. It is also routine. The guy was like, hey, he said, you'll know if there's an issue if they tell us to pull our shades down. I was like, all right, cool.
Really?
Yeah.
They say shield your eyes?
Yeah, they say pull down the shades as they move past the scene after stopping for a while. That's how they handle that.
Man, I guess it makes sense if you have kids and stuff, but it's my right as a passenger. I paid for a ticket. I want to see the corpse.
I don't think they force you. You, but I think they make the announcement like,
you might want to divert your eyes.
yeah. Not even you might. I think they make the announcement, hey, pull the shades down. Do it.
Warning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, that's what's kind of
He
sucks,
does a
man.
smashed Escalade.
Yeah, like it's kind of sucks. Like, I mean, imagine being
At least you can get your whole day. Like when you rubberneck, when you are on 95 and there's an accident, the reward at the end of the traffic jam is being able to see the damage.
Yeah, because you're so curious at that point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you're telling me on this train ride, not only is your entire commute down, interrupted, slowed down, and thrown out of whack, but you don't even get to see why.
No.
That sucks.
You got to live in just in
see
in
it
a
on the
sphere
news.
of- yeah. And that's the thing, too. You'll find out soon. You'll find out soon. Because people are typically used to reporting on that. They gotta figure out a way to get better about these Bright Line trains. But what I will say is on the way back, packed with Knicks fans. Packed with Knicks fans. In fact, these two very annoying ladies sat across from me and my wife, and the worst part of how annoying they were with their laughter, and they were obviously drunk and were having a good time at the game despite the outcome, and their just absolutely like abhorrent conversation. The worst part was like every 10 minutes or so, one of them would interject and be like, "Oh my God, I know we're being so annoying to them right there. Like, I know we're annoying the hell out of them." And I would think, man, they're self-aware.
Yeah,
Look
but it's worth it for your own enjoyment to be annoying for me.
They kept going, which I started to wonder, what is worse? I think I would prefer you to just enjoy yourself freely and fully and be your own annoying ass and not acknowledge it every 10 to 15 minutes that you know what you're doing, than for you to remind me that you're annoying. Like, I would wake up from my sleep, and then I was taking a nice nap, wake up from my sleep and hear one of them go, "Oh, I know we're just pissing them off." And I'm like, well, why are you still doing it?
That's tough.
It was a rough ride back. It was, and they didn't get off. Like, so, obviously there's like 5 stops between Miami and West Palm. They didn't get off till Boca.
Damn.
So we had to get through Aventura, through Fort Lauderdale, and then Boca with them just, ugh. Then I finally got some good rest on the way back. But yeah, the Heat win 115-113. Great night for me. Missed Monday Night Football, but I did see George Pickens went off. I did see the Cowboys got the win. Interested to see how their season goes from there. That's not the point I need to make. I think there needs to be sweeping change in the NFL today. And good people, I have myself right here on Theoretically Speaking. I have what I would call a solution for spitting. A solution for spitting. The league has an issue. Roger Goodell's got a big problem on his hands with his league, and it's getting out of hand. And the issue is people can't seem to figure out how to keep their saliva for themselves. They can't do it. It started on the literal opening night of the NFL season. Eagles.
Before a play from scrimmage.
The Cowboys. Before we could even get one football play, not even a kickoff, we had Jalen Carter breaking the saliva barrier, eliciting this from Mike Tirico.
Did he spit? Did he spit on him?
He did. He did. And Jalen Carter was punished, defensive tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles, by being ejected from that game because thankfully they were able to look and find out that he spit before they can get play going. Ejected from that game. He got fined $57,000. Not suspended for the following week. But, C-Cat, the one caveat with that is for Carter, they considered week 1, because he didn't play a single snap, a pseudo suspension.
Yep, ejected from the game. You missed all 4 quarters.
And he got fined a game check. So they pretty much treated it as a suspension. Jamar Chase was caught this past weekend. If you missed the Steelers Bengals game, which was kind of a dud, the 2 biggest things that came out of it, Aaron Rodgers left wrist injury. We found out today that he will not need surgery, but we don't know what his status will be for Sunday against the Chicago Bears. That's number 1. Number 2 is Jamar Chase, despite him telling us he didn't, you can see it on video that he spit on Jalen Ramsey, causing Ramsey to then attack him and get ejected. Jamar Chase, you can see clear and obvious he spit on Ramsey. Now, can we get a listen to what Jamar Chase had to say following the game? Because Ramsey clearly told the refs and then told the media that he got spat on by Jamar Chase. So the media then in turn asked Jamar what happened. Here's his response on whether or not, water left his mouth.
You seen me get punched?
Looks like he threw a punch.
So, just to be clear, you did not spit on him at all. That's what he's saying.
I ain't spit on nobody.
I ain't spit on nobody. Double negative, by the way. I ain't spit on nobody, but I did spit on Jalen Ramsey. You think he did that intentionally?
No.
Okay. Because he double negative. So I will give him at least the benefit of the doubt in that sense. Maybe his mind, because we don't want to lie. We are, inherently, we try not to lie. And I do believe that Jamar Chase, in his ability, he wanted to tell a fib, but he knew what he did. And it was kind of like, when he said that and people kept saying he was spitting, I saw his response before I saw the actual spit. So then I was like, well, let me go see the video because maybe it was like an accidental thing.
We saw the Dak Prescott, Jalen Carter situation.
Yeah.
And in the 3rd quarter, he got ejected for the first snap from scrimmage, did Jalen Carter. In the 3rd quarter, we got second footage of possibly Dak Prescott spitting on Jalen Carter.
Right.
And it was weird because he was far away. You spit to the ground when Carter was in his general direction.
Yeah.
it could have been one of those situations where I don't think Dak Prescott spit on Jalen Carter in that situation. Maybe this was the Jamar Chase situation.
And I thought maybe it was something like that because with Dak Prescott and Jalen Carter, Dak was in a huddle with his players, his offensive line in front of him. He started to gear up a spit, and in doing so, he walked forward to get past the line of trajectory that would have hit his lineman to go spit. As he was doing that, Jalen Carter was making his way towards Dak. Dak spit on the ground. Jalen Carter then took that as a sign of disrespect and spat back. So, again, I can see
There's gray area there.
There's a lot of gray area for Dak. Jamar Chase and Jalen, there was no gray area. He spat at him. Right at him.
Not in his face, like on his jersey.
Yeah. Hit him
that
on the
is
body.
defined, yes.
So I understand why Jalen Ramsey took off the gloves, and I understand why he decided at that point it's no longer football. This is, spitting on somebody, spitting on another man is the ultimate sign of disrespect. It is the ultimate sign of belittling somebody as a human being. The intention of it is to humiliate, is to denigrate. And so I understand Jalen Ramsey figuring that at this point it is beyond the game of football. Ramsey got punted from the game for throwing a hit. You would think his head coach, Mike Tomlin, would have an issue with that. Let's hear what Mike Tomlin told the media about what kind of conversation he had with Ramsey following that incident.
I have no message if someone spits in your face. Do what comes natural.
There you go. And I'm with Mike Tomlin. Do what comes natural. I don't just think that Jamar Chase should have his suspension upheld right now because that is what's going on. They're waiting to get, the NFL suspended him for a game. He's going to lose a game check, which is north of $400,000. That was the ruling following the incident. Now Chase is appealing the suspension because, in the history of the NFL, though there have been like 5, 6, countless spitting incidents, nobody has actually officially been suspended for a game for getting spat on. It hasn't happened. This will be unprecedented if Jamar Chase's suspension is upheld.
Yeah, and in the appeal, per Ian Rappaport, Jamar Chase is claiming that if he would have spit on Jalen Ramsey, he would have spit in his face instead of at the ground / jersey.
But he did hit him on the jersey. That's the issue.
I think he spit to the ground, and he's alleging that Ramsey got in the way. That's what I'm saying. That's what Chase is saying.
And I get it. I get that he's now trying to appeal, and I get that he's now trying to remain on the field.
It's a lot of money to go, unchallenged.
You have to fight the battle if you're Jamar Chase. I respect the effort, but if you're the NFL, you have to send a message because here's my issue. 2 of them. Number 1, where the hell are players? Where the hell are people getting that kind of action from? What is influencing you to think that that is a move that you should make? Remember the Florida Gators dude did it right after the Jalen Carter spitting. Wasn't there a third spitting? It happened in 3s.
It did happen in 3s.
What was the third spitting?
Oh, we had a third spitter.
I forgot what the third spitter was. But again, it is at this point, it is becoming a thing.
It was Luis Suarez, if I recall correctly, from
Luis
Inter Miami.
Suarez went into Miami. Yes, you're right. And he got in trouble for that as well. And I appreciate him. I appreciate the league for actually levying down an actual punishment. At this point, it's getting out of hand, and at this point, it's becoming a pattern that the NFL has to cut back on. We are seeing players week after week get fined. Literally, didn't they find who's the running back? Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle got fined just for a little thrust to the air. Who ain't humped the air a little bit, man?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna fine a brother for just giving a little action to the air after a touchdown? He's excited.
Jameson Williams got flagged for just jumping into the uprights after scoring a touchdown in primetime.
Jumping and grabbing a pole. If we're going to be fining guys for that, we need to be harsher on spitting, which is literally assault. So here's my solution. I'm going to offer this solution to the NFL. And Roger Goodell, you're welcome. Number one, the first cause of action, if you get caught spitting on another man in an NFL game before, after, during, the only way you play the next week is if you offer up a public apology and your game check for that next week goes to the player you spat on. That's number 1. So if you're Jamar Chase, you can no longer be out here, I didn't actually do. If you want to do all of that, cool. I got an option 2 for you. But if you want to own up to it, be a man and say, hey, I got out of my character, got out of my own skin. I got frustrated. I spat on him. I apologize to him, his family. I won't let it happen again. I will be a better man. I was an idiot. Then you get to play next week. Congratulations, but guess what? That don't redact what you did on the field. That game check gets to go to Jalen Ramsey. You get to play for him this week. Play for the Bengals and for him.
We're rewarding Ramsey a lot here.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
How do you entice someone to spit on you?
If you trash talk somebody into spitting on you, you deserve their check. If they're that stupid, because we're going to put the rules out there. I'm not going to say we can't do that now.
Okay.
I'm talking about going forward. So the league is going to have to suspend him or act within the bounds of the rules now. I'm talking about the next CBA. We need to get this baked in. If you spit on somebody, the next week, the only way you play in a football game again is if your game check goes to the man you spit on. If you spit on two dudes, guess what? They get to split it. I don't know how you would make that happen.
Why would you want to play in the next game if you're not getting paid?
Because you want to help your team win. Because you want to make a push for the playoffs. Because you care about your stats. Maybe you have stat trackers or certain thresholds to hit to get incentives in your contract.
Okay.
Players will still play for without a game check. And if not, then don't spit on somebody. Here's option 2. If you don't want to own up to it, if you say, the spit was inadvertent, I didn't purposefully do it. He ran into my spit as I spat.
You're pleading not guilty in the situation.
If you plead not guilty.
Did he spit? Did he spit on him?
But we do feel like, and we have a good, whatever the arbitration committee is, whatever the situation you got, if y'all rule that, no, you pled not guilty, you didn't issue an apology, but you did it, and you're going to do the crime, guess what? Suspended 2 games, no pay.
Wow.
2 game suspension, no pay. So you got 2 options. Option number 1 is keep your saliva to yourself. That's what I'm trying to get at right now. This is the issue for me because this is beyond football. This is beyond even any kind of personal altercation. This is assault. This is humiliation. It's disrespect, and I wouldn't tolerate it. So you got 2 options, 3 options technically. Number 1, don't spit on anybody. Number 2, you spit on somebody. Only way you playing next week is if he gets your game check. And number 3, if you deny you spat in the first place, like Jamar Chase is trying to do, 2 game suspension, no bread for you. We'll see you in a few weeks. Enjoy the bye. Heal up.
Okay.
You earned it. Or just don't spit.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
I don't hate the NFL. Like, you don't think they're being strong enough with the punishment for Jamar Chase? Not. I think they're being just fine, if not a little bit too heavy-handed with it. I appreciate the NFL for being consistent in this fact. The fact that they have taunting as a penalty is to prevent physical altercation that's triggered by the taunting. And that's something that they are truly trying to do and avoid conflict outside of just the point to the end zone or whatever. And the ultimate way to trigger a physical confrontation, apart from a punch of your own, is spitting on another guy.
Yes.
So I understand that logic with the NFL, and I can wrap my head around that, even though I don't want taunting to be a penalty in the NFL. So at least they're consistent to me.
I'm cool with taunting. I'm cool with celebrating.
As an unpunishable or punishable?
Yeah, unpunishable.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. If I'm running into the end zone and I want to give up the deuces like Tyreek Hill, or if I want to point out somebody, or if I want to slow down and turn around and look at them, sure. I won on this football play. I'm celebrating that in your face. That's all good. It's good with me. If you're beating me at something, I am totally fine with you telling me about it. Trust me, I just experienced that all weekend in spades with the in-laws, all right? I got drug up and down that dang spades table, and I took my beating like a man. Did I spit on anybody? No. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. If you're Jamar Chase and you spit on another man, you need to suffer real consequences. They need to make an example out of what Jamar Chase did because at this point, we have gone too long without punishing it hard enough. Spitters should be sitters, and their game check should go to the man that they that they spat on. Say that stuff in the bedroom with your freaky ass. Baptist Health Hotline is the way to tap into the show here on Theoretically Speaking. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. The Baptist Health Hotline. That's how you tap in. How do you punish? How do you remove? How do you handle the spitting? Should I call it that? Yeah. It's just, it's a pattern at this point. It's like it's not a problem that's big. Let's call it a pandemic. It's a spitting pandemic.
Okay.
Sweeping across the NFL. How do you penalize that? 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Hit us up on the Baptist Health Hotline. We got to get this stuff out of the sport, man. 888-760-3776. The Baptist Health Hotline, where Baptist Health Orthopedic Care welcomes you to being treated like a pro. It's what they want to do. They want to get you back to health. They want to get you back feeling right. Get your body right. You know what I'm saying? You got joint pain, you got back pain, you got issues just infiltrating your body. And they're like, hey, we want to see you playing pickleball again with the best of them. I want to see you back on the padel courts. Back like you used to get it in. Welcome to pro-level orthopedic care at Baptist Health. If an injury is keeping you from what you love, our expert team is here to get you back in the game. It's trusted by the pros, and it's ready for you because everyone deserves pro-level orthopedic care. Visit baptisthealth.net/ortho to learn more. That is baptisthealth.net/ortho. It is the number one issue plaguing the NFL. It is a situation where spitting has become commonplace, and we got to get it out of the sport. Or you know what? I'm a boycott. Stop watching.
No, you.
If I see one more dude spit on another man, I'm out of there.
It's an uncomfortable conversation to have about what the NFL would have to do to get me to stop watching its product.
Yeah.
I'd go into very deep and dark situations to where I would still turn my TV on every Sunday.
Don't say that out loud.
It's
the
sad.
NFL has enough power. Don't say it out loud.
We just can't admit it.
Yeah,
they know it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the quiet part out loud. Quiet liberty.
Trust me, I'm a brother. You think for a brother to submit himself to watching the NFL or college football or all of these things where I know that there are some people involved in high places where, trust me, there is a lot of
You're already selling out, you're saying? Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of compartmentalizing you have to do sometimes for the sake of entertainment, for the sake of being a part of society. So I get what you're saying, but damn, you don't say it out loud. Don't give the NFL any ideas.
I do want to tease people. In about 29 minutes, got a big giveaway coming up.
Uh-oh.
Boston Common Golf Tea Party presented by Comcast Business. Set your watch to it if you still do that, or set an alarm on your phone, because we will be giving away a 4-pack of tickets to the event this Friday, November 21st, inside the SoFi Center.
Yeah.
The Boston Common Golf Tea Party presented by Comcast Business. If you are a father with a daughter or a son and you want to get them into golf, this is what you want to go to. Friday, November 21st, 4 tickets being given away right at the top of the hour.
Gotta love it. Make sure y'all stay tapped in with the show. You can have those 4 tickets, and you can be riding along to one of the best parties in town, the Boston Tea Party. That sounds cool. That sounds fun. More theoretically speaking on the other side, including a bit of a look ahead with the College Football Playoff Selection Committee coming up with their rankings tonight. There's a bigger story in the sport, and it all resides out of Oxford, Mississippi. We address it on the other side. That's CCAT. I'm Theo Dorsey. We're theoretically speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
College basketball is coming to Sunrise. Catch a thrilling doubleheader at the 2025 AutoNation Orange Bowl Basketball Classic. Be there at Amerant Bank Arena on Saturday, December 13th as the defending national champions, the Florida Gators, take on George Washington, and the Florida State Seminoles battle the UMass Minutemen. Tip-off is at noon. Bring the whole family and enjoy the pregame party on the plaza. 1 ticket, 2 college basketball matchups. Tickets start at just $20. Get your tickets now at orangebowl.org.
Calling all sports fans, grab your MVP card and head to Duffy's where you can catch all of the action. Not an MVP? Sign up for free and start earning rewards today. Duffy's is voted the best sports grill year after year with their award-winning burgers and wings. Don't forget about Duffy's famous 2-for-1 drinks all day, every day. And with over 80 TVs in every location, you'll never miss a minute of the game. Visit Duffy'sMVP.com to learn more. Duffy's, our game is always on.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Brought to you by FDOT.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low. It just
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
Hey, Steph Prince here, General Manager of ESPN West Palm, to tell you about a team that has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or BradleyAir.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
Snowbirds, welcome back. Time to trade your coats and hats for swim trunks and sunscreen. And get your home ready for company. Before the family arrives, make sure your home's water is in top shape. Hard water and hidden minerals can leave spots on dishes, dull your laundry, and dry out your skin. Not exactly festive. Schedule your free water test today before the holiday rush. Culligan will make sure your water is as clear and welcoming as that ocean view. Visit Culligan.com or just say,
Hey, Culligan!
Did he spit? Did he spit on him?
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is theoretically speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
I think I got to stand with my brother, Charles McDonald, who does great stuff for Yahoo Sports, 4Verts on Twitter, who said pretty much, yeah, the Shador stuff was so bad that it's not even worth having a genuine conversation about. I am curious if Shador starts. Has that been ruled official yet? Will he start this upcoming weekend for the Browns?
Saw ESPN Cleveland having a parade that he was.
Yeah.
I did not see the official report. I will have an answer.
Yeah.
After you tell us how you keep your abode so nice and cold.
Well, I can be genuine about that. I have an honest conversation with y'all. I feel privileged. Sometimes I feel like I need to check my privilege at the door. I feel privileged because when I come home every day, I have a certain level of consistency that I can count on, and that's from my EDS air conditioning and plumbing unit. And it's not just a unit that they installed for me now, I believe at this point going on 2 years ago, 2 years and a little change. It also is the fact that I'm an EDS Gold member. I'm part of the Gold plan, which means that I get 2 checkups every single year. It's time for my next one. I just got the call, so I'll be scheduling that soon. It is preventative care and also repair. EDS they have trusted, reliable service that you can count on. How do I know? Hey, Palm Beach County's been counting on them since 2006. We are gearing up for a 20th year anniversary, 20 years of dedicated service, 20 years of everyday savings. EDS. EDSisyes.com. Go online right now. Find out if you qualify, because right now they're offering 0% interest financing for 60 months to qualified customers. You want to revamp your air conditioning unit. If you need a new hot water heater. If you have any plumbing issues, or if you want to just get that checkup on the AC unit because maybe you don't know if the heat is going to crank on for you when you might need it most here in November and December, EDSisyes.com. Log in, tell them I sent you, and also check in on that Gold plan because it is a beauty. EDS is there. Or EDSisyes.com, EDS Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
Per beat reporter Mary Kay Cabot, Sanders expected to start Sunday's game.
Yeah.
You can add him to that really long Browns jersey that replaces every starting quarterback. Quarterback number 3 to start for the Browns in 2025, and we didn't even get to see Kenny Pickett.
I believe Is he number 42? Is he number 42 since the turn of the century? I'm going to look this up and get this right.
42nd times the charm, as they say.
Really? I got that. I got it on. Okay, yeah, 42.
Oh, wait, no, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Looking at Browns quarterbacks, I'm going to put 42, and I think that's the number, but that is okay, so here goes a report here. The Browns have had 41 quarterbacks start at least one game since their return in 1999. So he will be 42. He'll be 42. That is a lot of quarterbacks. Like, think about it. For the Packers, they've had Jordan Love, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers.
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn got some, so that's 4.
I think just 1. I think literally.
You got 1?
Yeah.
And then since 99, Brett Favre was gone, but yeah, so Brett Favre as well. And maybe there was a game that Brett Favre was out and there was a backup. So 5, maybe 6 starters for the Packers in that span. And for the Cleveland Browns, 42 this upcoming Sunday. That is just impossible to have sustained success with that level of inconsistency at that important of a position. It's impossible.
I think those 42 men should have a get-together every year, like the guys trip that you had to the Bears game.
This guy's C-Cat. This guy right here. Great idea. It should be a fraternity.
Support group, essentially.
Yeah, a fraternity, a support group, however you call it. But this is a real community, a community of brothers who have been, first and foremost, put in tough situations. They have struggled. They have been doubted, and they proved their doubters right. This is a community of quarterbacks that I think, they say the NFL is a fraternity. It's a brotherhood. That is a brotherhood that I think is they've been trialed by fire. They have been trained by the flames of the NFL and of Cleveland. So they should get together. Maybe we'll organize that. I got to find who's our closest connection to that group of quarterbacks. Did Bailey Zappi start a game?
Our close connection is probably Mike Rizzo to Bernie Kosar. Did he play for the Browns? He's a Cleveland guy.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, but he wasn't part of this though. But he was with them when they were like good.
I see.
Yeah, he was there. He stopped like in the late 80s. So we would have to. I'm looking at the list of quarterbacks here. So Dylan Gabriel, Jameis Winston. We could probably get in touch with Jameis.
All right.
Bailey Zappi started a game in 2024. That's our touch. He was a Boca Bowl MVP.
Okay.
There it is. Let's take a trip.
The Safebound Get Around is brought to you by Safebound Moving and Storage, South Florida's most trusted moving company. You're safe with Safebound.
This list of quarterbacks is absolutely depressing. Austin Davis, Connor Shaw.
Hey, Connor Shaw was good at South Carolina. I played with him in NCAA a bunch.
How about Kevin Hogan? Did you play with him?
No.
Deshaun Kaiser, I played with him in NCAA. Well, I didn't play
Notre
with him in
Dame?
NCAA. He was in between NCAAs, but he was good in college. I can say that much.
Huh.
Next stop.
We are going to the Grove, Oxford, Mississippi, where yesterday there was a bombshell report regarding Ole Miss's head coach, Lane Kiffin, someone we're very familiar with here in Palm Beach County, specifically former FAU head coach, Lane Kiffin. Well, apparently it was leaked that Ole Miss brass has seen Lane Kiffin flirt with different destinations after this year. The LSU job's open. The Florida job's open. There have been flights taken by Lane Kiffin's family at those destinations. We saw the Florida Ole Miss game. The talk around that game wasn't the game itself, but whether or not Lane was going to be coaching against his future team. According to reports, Ole Miss has given Lane Kiffin an ultimatum. They said, either lock yourself down here long term, or we will play our playoff game without you. You have until the Egg Bowl to decide, which is Black Friday, November 28th, a week from Friday.
You see Lane Kiffin got on the Pat McAfee show and denied this. He said, yeah, that's absolutely not true. There's been no ultimatum, anything like that at all. We're having a blast. I love it here. Our running back's sitting right over here. So he tried to downplay the ultimatum.
These are two different people that made two different reports, by the way.
That
One
reported
was
on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
One said he's got a week's time. One said the 28th, which means these guys didn't get their information from each other.
Yeah.
They had different leaks with similar stories with different details, which I think gives it more merit.
I believe that it is a real conversation that was had. Now, was it proposed as a real ultimatum, or did they say, hey, we would like an answer by this date? That's the question. But what I will say is it is a very thin, there's no man in college football with more leverage and power right now than Lane Kiffin. He's the face of college football, and he's the most wanted coach on one of the most open and delectable job markets that we've seen in quite some time, with the amount of openings that there are, multiple in your own conference. If they levied an actual ultimatum, it is paperweight thin. It is not, there's no.
You think they're bluffing?
No. They might even be serious, but the issue is he has too much power for that to mean anything to him. Let's just say, for instance, he doesn't give them an answer by the Egg Bowl. This is the first time Ole Miss will ever make the 12-team playoff, and you're likely not making it without him. Are you really going to bench him? You're going to suspend him for the playoff if y'all make it?
Yeah. What are your players going to say?
They have no power. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. Your only real power is to offer him another expensive extension. If you want him to act, the only other way to get him to fold to the request of the other schools is to pay up. Pay up or shut up if you're Ole Miss. And I know they've already paid up multiple times, but 6 seasons at Ole Miss. Kiffin's 54-19. 4 double-digit win seasons in 5 years. That's more than the program has had in the past 50 years. Oh, yeah, sure, you're going to get rid of that guy. Because he hasn't given you you're going to wait. I would say this. If you're in Oxford right now, if you're an Ole Miss booster, athletic director, part of the staff out there, I know it doesn't feel good to hear this, but you are going to wait on bated breath until that man gives you an answer, because you ain't got no other option. You ain't got no other option, and you are Ole Miss. I don't want to be the bad guy here, and I know that there's a proud Ole Miss faithful out there that would act as if that they're big and bad these days. He made y'all into that. Just like Clemson, y'all are going to wait on that man that made y'all relevant. Stop playing.
Yeah, I'm a big Lane Kiffin guy. I think he's a very funny dude. I wasn't even living down here when he was the coach down here, so I don't have that bias of covering the guy, so then having appreciative, just a heart for him.
Everybody out here loves him. When you meet him, I guess you love him. I haven't met him.
Right. I think he's good as gone. I do not think any good relationship can withstand an ultimatum, whether it's in love or in business.
Lane said there was no ultimatum. But then again, if you're like boss or your significant other, or if anybody in your life gives you an ultimatum, you're not going to go out publicly and admit that you have an ultimatum over your head. You're not.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe Lane's doing right by his players by not admitting this is true right now.
Yeah, because that would look bad on the university, honestly.
There are also conspiracy theories from people that are saying this is Ole Miss playing theater. And they want Lane Kiffin to flirt with other schools like LSU and Florida, making it look like Lane Kiffin chose Ole Miss over those two powerhouse brands, football programs that have a winning history. They chose the Rebels. That's how big of a program we are. During the week of the Egg Bowl, which is their biggest regular season game of the year.
The only reason why I don't believe that to be true is because the only way that they would feel that confident to be putting out leaks like this and to allow it be known that they have an ultimatum and that he chose Ole Miss would be if he already has promised them that he's choosing Ole Miss. And I don't think that happens without more money, right? Like, that's the only way to get coaches to stay. Dan Hurley flirts with the Lakers, gets an extension. Multiple college football coaches saw the openings this year and got extensions immediately. Mike Elko got the extension. Who was that out there?
Jeff Brom with Louisville.
Jeff Brom got it with Louisville.
Matt Rule in Nebraska.
Never leaving. Matt Rule in Nebraska. See, like, that's the only way to actually get guys to stay.
Yeah. I guess that, like, and whatever price Ole Miss is willing to pay, I'm pretty sure LSU can definitely match or beat that.
If it turns into a bidding war between LSU, Florida, and Ole Miss, so long Oxford.
Yeah, you showed up to a poker table that you are the poorest person at.
You ain't got the chips. You ain't got the chips. And even if you do push them out of their chips, they got more where that come from. They're gonna slide over there and buy more in.
They've got credit at that casino.
Yeah.
Like, they will lose until they don't.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the Dana White thing. Like, he plays until he wins because he has unlimited credit at these casinos. which, of course, he's in the red, but that's what he won't say.
I will say this, too, though. If Lane Kiffin does stay, I didn't need to hear about this quote-unquote reported ultimatum to know that he chose Ole Miss over those programs. It is clear those programs want him. It's also clear that any of them will write whatever check he wants to get him. If he stays at Ole Miss, that's all the proof I need that he chose Ole Miss. The theater of mind of putting out a leak about a certain, ultimatum and a date, that wouldn't change anything for me. I would be surprised if he stays at Ole Miss.
Yeah, this sealed it for me. Again, I think that this is a relationship. I don't think this is all a gag. I think you're really jeopardizing
They're getting desperate.
Yeah, your entire school's reputation by pretending this is all real without it actually being real. It's an unnecessary risk. I think Lane Kiffin is going to be a coach elsewhere in 2026.
If you're him, would you want LSU or Florida?
He's a Florida man. I think he's a Florida guy, more so because of fit and less so because of ability to win a national championship.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
I like Lane in Gainesville as well.
Next stop.
We're going to GameStop. Remember GameStop?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a big deal back in the day. Now you can just download games to your Xbox or your PS5. You don't really need to go in person anywhere. And apparently GameStop knows this because they announced that December 6th, they are announcing, quote, Trade Anything Day. This is official from the GameStop account, video game store for our parents out there. Apparently, you can walk into any store on December 6th and literally trade almost anything in exchange for store credit. They continue the release. Limit one item per customer. Exclusions include stolen items of any kind.
Okay.
Your cousin's mixtape. Your ex's espresso machine.
Wow.
Dirty clothes of any kind, including but not limited to socks, underwear, t-shirts, pants, shoes, underwear. Illicit drugs and alcohol.
Okay.
Bombs.
That makes sense.
Computers.
I wonder what lawyer had to comb through
Yeah.
this, because clearly
broken games, cribs, gift cards.
Like a baby crib?
Your friend Greg, televisions, car seats, Italian plumbers.
Okay.
So they give a bunch of different exclusions that last a full page long.
Yeah. So what are they getting at here? What are they getting at?
I don't get it.
Is this a joke?
I think this is a joke because exclusions apply everything except for a game that we have in our system, I guess, is a thing.
Right.
Did you ever pay the price of learning that you don't get much when you trade stuff in a GameStop?
Oftentimes I did. I used to try to time it out, like how late can I play NBA Live before the next live comes out? I'm trying to time it out, like, all right, so
where the values?
Yes. I'm like value charting it out. I got an Excel sheet up in my room in high school. I'm like, all right, so if I bring this thing back in December, playoffs ain't even started yet. We ain't even hit the trade deadline. I'm kind of bored of it. No, I need to play it through. Okay, so if I can get to May, all right, it goes down from like $30 to $22. Is it $8 worth a month of playing more NBA Live? It probably is. Probably is. And then I would end up getting all the way down to the buzzer and end up getting $5 for it. And so that was kind of how my life played out with the trading value at GameStop. They used to always give me.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to do the same thing, but I would already ask my mom to drive me to the GameStop. So I traded in the last year's Madden for like $1 to this year's Madden.
It was so
and I would
stupid.
always pay the price. I definitely traded in the last NCAA football game, the one that's worth a lot of money for a long time.
Yeah, you screwed yourself there.
Yeah, I traded in for like $20 thinking I got a steal compared to the other games. Little did I know that was the last iteration of the game for over a decade.
You should have held on to that one, buddy.
Next stop.
New York. That's where Monday Night Raw was last night at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, Brandon asked about this in the YouTube chat at ESPN South Florida.
The Knicks leave town. They come here to Miami, and in their stead goes WWE. The last time John Cena was going to fight in Madison Square Garden. But you know who was also at MSG last night? Recovering Giants running back Cam Scatterbu. Sitting front row. He got into a confrontation with a couple of the bad guys in the wrestling biz. Here's what it sounded like on Netflix. And they get into a shoving match. Cam Scatterbu wearing a Rangers jersey, get into a brawl with a bunch of different wrestlers across the barricade. Of course, Cam Scatterbo had a season-ending ankle injury. If you're a Giants fan, are you happy that's Cam Scatterbo? This is about a month removed from that scary ankle dislocation, season-ending injury. Are you happy he's getting into a scripted fisticuffs at WWE Monday Night Raw?
I would have to assume that the overlap between Giants fans who praise Cam Scatterbo and wrestling fans who love seeing their star in the middle of a Monday Night Raw, scene like that, I would have to assume that Venn diagram has a lot more in the middle than on the peripheries. So I would assume if you're pro Cam Scatterbo, you're pro him being involved in the limelight. Plus, it's Cam Scatterbo we're talking about here. Are you really going to try to tell him to be careful? Like, do you think him being at home is safer than him being at least at a sanctioned event? I would rather him doing that than whatever the hell he might get into at the crib.
We keep eyes on you.
Yes.
It's like the parents that have, like, the prom after party at their place.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? If you're going to do it, you better do it with my supervision.
I've always wondered what kind of parent I would be in that scenario. If that would be the way in which I would handle things. And I guess you never know until you have the kid.
Yeah.
You base it on the kid.
And the kids,
versus
like,
just your own tolerable.
And the
nature.
social circle and their parents. It's like if you are friends and are confident in their parenting, you would trust your kids with them too. But if that's not the case, no, you need them within an arm's length.
Whew. Being a parent is tricky.
And that was the safe bound get around.
Safe bound get around. Cam Scatterbo getting around, getting outside. I mean,
Cam Scatterbo did end up answering the haters because.
So there were real haters that were anti-Scatterbo kicking it at Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, they weren't happy with him because, like, it wasn't that he was just sitting there; it's that he got involved in a work. Like, he got involved in the story and was pushing and shoving and was moving a little bit. Scatterbo tweeted earlier today, quote, "Hey, honestly, if you don't like that, I'm having a good time while dealing with a tough time. Then just go ahead and unfollow and casually move on. I'm not able to play football and have the fun I've been having my whole life, so I'm doing things outside the box, trying to find stuff to keep me happy. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week, and just don't talk about me if you ain't got nothing else to say, nothing nice to say."
Aw. The golden rule. It's one of the golden rules, right? Treat others like you want to be treated. Yeah.
If you don't have anything nice to say about me, don't say anything at all.
Yeah. I will
I feel like
respect
that's weird
that.
to say about, like, yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of lame, and it's also very anti-Scatterbo. I wonder if somebody wrote that for him.
No,
what the hell?
There's enough grammatical errors. So that's straight from the scat.
Do you think Scatterbo types like this? Do you think he kind of headbutts the keyboard when I can see him just.
Scatterbo makes bad decisions, I assume. Like, he's probably drinking straight from the tap water if he visits Florida. Like, that's probably a bad decision that Cam Scatterbo's making right now.
Don't do it, Scat. Don't do it. Florida tap water is some of the worst in the nation. New York has some of the best.
Exactly.
New York, aren't they like the best tap water?
They credit their good pizza dough and good bagels to the water in New York.
Guess what I credit my good pizza dough and bagels and savory water to?
Hey, Culligan man!
You're darn skippy, I do. Culligan water. All right, don't rely on the stuff that's coming out of the pipes. Clean it up yourself with Culligan water. Culligan.com. Get your free water test to see what's in your water and see how they can help you be better for it. Culligan water is the way to go. And I know there's a lot of snowbirds out there. Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're a Knicks fan and you were at Kaseya Center last night with me, I hope you liked your spanking. I hope you like that beat down. I mean, it was a 2-point win, but still, I'm going to call it a spanking because I'm a Heat fan. I'm biased. Well, now that you're back, it's time for you to trade in those coats and hats for the swim trunks and the sunscreen. It's also time to get your home ready for the company that you're going to have. Before the family arrives, make sure that your home's water is in top shape. All right, hard water and hidden minerals can leave spots on your dishes. It can dull your laundry. It can dry out your skin in the shower. It's not very festive, is it? Holidays are stressful enough. Let the experts at Culligan handle your water so you don't have to. All right? If you're still looking for a gift for your special lady, fellas, trust me, getting the Culligan water system to improve the shower, to improve what your water quality is in your home, get the reverse osmosis system.
That's a man who listens.
Come on, man.
If you improve your water, that's a man who listens about the water spots on the sink.
Come on.
Or maybe my hair feels weird. That's a guy who listens if you choose Culligan as a gift.
Culligan.com. Culligan.com. Schedule your free water test today. Culligan.com.
Hey, Culligan man.
We got to give away some tickets, C-Cat. We have got to get the good people in the house for the Boston Tea Party. What's the Boston Tea Party?
It's the Boston Common Golf Tea Party presented by Comcast Business. It's happening on Friday, November 21st, right inside the incredible SoFi Center. It's not your average golf event. This is something, if you're a parent and you want to bring your kids, perfect for it. This is something, if you're maybe a guy who's looking for a different type of date night, this is what you got to go to.
Nice.
Because Niall Horan from One Direction and Noah Khan, they're going to be there. They're both ambassadors for Boston Common Golf. They're going head-to-head in a 9-hole TGL-style match. It's going to be an incredible time, very fun, because the guys from Good Golf, they're going to be there, changing the way golf is played and enjoyed. Everyone's mic'd up so you can hear every little joke, every little chirp, every shot, every moment. It's going to be incredible. It's golf like you've never seen it before, fast, fun, and full surprises. You can win tickets right now. 888-760-3776. 888-760-3776. Call that phone number right now. If you are lucky caller number 5, you will win the 4-pack of tickets we're giving away right now. 888-760-3776. Again, this is fun for the whole family. You will be the parents of the year if you can nab these tickets. If you don't win them, go to BostonCommonGolf.com/Tea Party, spelled T-E-E Party. BostonCommonGolf.com/T-E-E Party. It's this Friday at the SoFi Center in Palm Beach Gardens, the inaugural Boston Common Golf Tea Party presented by Comcast Business. 888-760-3776. Call right now and try to win these free 4 tickets. You'll be glad you did.
Call in, get the tickets. The happy hour is next right here on Theoretically Speaking, and looking forward to seeing you at the SoFi Center. That's C-Cat. I'm Theo Dorsey. Tina's on her way in. It's Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Colin, have you checked out Vitacost Sport Certified Marketplace?
Vitacost? I love Vitacost!
Right? It's a full online sports marketplace. Over 500 performance products from trusted brands like Vega, Thorne, Vital Proteins, and Muscle Milk, all free from banned substances.
So no guessing, no label scrubbing, just clean fuel to train harder and recover smarter.
You got it. And don't forget, save 20% with code ESPN20 at sportcertified.com.
Fuel clean, train smarter. Try Sports Certified by Vitacost today.
For nearly 30 years, Jay Zolo & Associates has helped local businesses harness the full power of QuickBooks. This holiday season, they're thankful for the confidence their clients place in them year after year. From setup and cleanup to troubleshooting, management, and personalized QuickBooks training, Jay Zolo brings clarity and reliability to your financial process. Jay Zolo makes QuickBooks work the way it should for the way you work. Visit jzolo.com to learn more. That's JZOLLO.com.
Want to accelerate your career as a manager or executive in the exciting industry of sports? Florida Atlantic University's MBA in Sport Management program is ranked #1 in Florida and 10th in the world. Students learn practical and applied skills from top faculty and experts who work in the industry. With a 94% placement rate for all grads, the full-time MBA program sets students up for success in the world of sports. Check out Florida Atlantic University's MBA in Sport Management program today by going to business.fau.edu.
All right, let's talk about your game day routine. You've got the jersey, the cooler, the tickets, but what about your ride? Show up looking like a champion with Unlimited Auto Wash Club. With 6 South Florida locations, every membership includes unlimited 100% hand washes, 1 per day, every day. From a quick exterior shine to the ultimate special with wax, Rain-X, and interior touch-ups, Unlimited Auto Wash keeps your car looking its best all season long. Call 561-WASH-ME-TOO or visit a location today.
Football season is here, and the ultimate game day headquarters is Twin Peaks. Whether it's college Saturdays or NFL Sundays, catch every kickoff, every touchdown, every Hail Mary right here at Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views. From scratch-made favorites to ice-cold 29-degree draft beers, Twin Peaks is delivering all the winning plays. Looking for a stronger lineup? No one does game day like Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, come for the game, stay for the experience.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Robinhood, the official jersey patch partner of the Miami Heat. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
At St. Lucie Battery and Tire, batteries came before tires. We've been selling and servicing all types of batteries for over 50 years. So when you need a battery for nearly anything, we have it, as well as the fast professional installation you need. We carry premium batteries for all your needs: automotive, commercial, marine, RV, and specialty. We also offer delivery and on-site installation, serving our customers quality products for over 50 years in the home of honest, reliable service. Go to slbt.com and book your next appointment.
Download the ESPN South Florida app today and get the latest on local shows like Theoretically Speaking and Russo and Rizzo. Get some ESPN podcasts or get the high school sports updates in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. Curious about what Mike Rizzo had to say about Aaron Rodgers? It's on the app. Wasn't able to find the score of the West Boca high school football game? It's on the app. Want to catch the Inter Miami live broadcast? You guessed it. It's on the app. Go download the ESPN South Florida app today and get your fix on all things sports right here in Palm Beach County.
What would you do with an extra $700? You can earn up to $700 per year with Boost Checking from Flagler Credit Union. Boost Checking pays 7.0 annual percentage yield on balances up to $10,000. That's up to $700 extra to do what you love. Boost Checking from Flagler Credit Union. Requirements apply to earn the highest dividend rates. Limit one checking account per membership. Dividend rates and annual percentage yield subject to change. Business accounts do not qualify. Insured by NCUA, proud partner of Florida Atlantic University Athletics.
Anajar and Levine.
Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
ESPN 1063.
WESP Jupiter, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios.
The man, your man could smell it.
Theo Dorsey is Theoretically Speaking.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
Streaming live on YouTube.
You're gonna break up with me because of what I do on the radio?
Here's Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It is your boy Theo Dorsey. We are Theoretically Speaking, and we are into the happy hour, or as the newly found paraphernalia from Tina likes to reveal it as, the yappy hour. The yappy hour, because we're yapping. We're yapping. Sea-Cat's on the other side of the glass on the ones and twos. Tina has pulled up and is ready to rock. And shout out to Casey in Palm Beach Gardens for winning the tickets. What did he win?
He won a
Boston
4-pack.
Common Golf?
Yeah, he won a 4-pack to the Boston Common Golf Tea Party presented by Comcast this Friday night, and there's another 4-pack being given away on Russo and Rizzo today.
So the job's not done. More to be had. More tickets to be had. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tina, what's happening, man? How was your Monday night? You spent it with the Cats?
I did spend it with the Cats. 8 goals last night. Panthers' pulse was just every other minute going off. I loved it.
Yeah. I didn't want to. DK looked like I did a bad thing by pushing the button.
No, you didn't. I appreciate it. No, it's good. That's what it sounds like when you're at Amerant Bank Arena and the Panthers are playing a home game because they score a lot of goals.
Yes. It was a good night. How was your night?
Go, Cats. Go. 8-5 over Vancouver. Yeah. My night was great as well. It came down to the last possession. The Knicks had a chance to tie it or win it. And despite 3 or 4 shots up at the rim, the defense stood tall. Khalil Ware got a game-saving block. And Davion Mitchell secured the rebound that had the Heat up 2 when the final buzzer sounded. So I'm feeling good about the Heat win. And there were a lot of Knicks fans in the house to witness it.
Now it's just getting called a fatty by the bar I was at. That's what I was doing last night.
Yeah.
Fighting with people on Facebook Marketplace come trying to sell my couch. That was my night. And you guys were witnessing South Florida sports greatness.
How is the marketplace these days?
The marketplace is dry, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's the opposite of a wet market. It's a dry market.
Is that a daily? Like, do you go on Facebook Marketplace daily?
I'm in the market right now for a 56-degree wedge in my golf game, a new putter, and I'm trying to sell my couches. So it's a daily scroll for me. It's like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Marketplace.
Are you changing your location to see, like, maybe if you have to go like a little bit of a distance to find?
I'm not going to Fort Lauderdale to buy a wedge.
Okay.
So I'm going like as south as Boynton, as north as, I don't know, Hobe Sound is stretching it. And I'll go out to Wellington and Royal Palm.
Okay.
You got to want it more, man.
No, I don't. We live in South Florida, Palm Beach County. It shouldn't be that hard to buy a 56-degree wedge for a reasonable price.
Just saying.
I could buy a new one. That could be the easy answer to my problem, but I'm not going to do that.
Can you wait till the holidays?
I mean, like, literally can. I'm not going to die if I get a 56,
right?
But no, I don't want to. Playing too much golf.
I feel that sometimes.
How much of a discount would you get getting it off of the secondary market versus buying a new one?
Probably 50 or more.
Yeah, that's probably worth it.
Like, I'm trying to get a 56 and a 60-degree wedge if I'm lucky, and I'm trying to spend like $40 a club, which I know it's a tight budget. You don't have to tell me that, but I still am staying true to it.
All right, well, if you heard that right here, 888-760-3776, C-Cat's in the market. You're a righty or a lefty?
I'm a righty.
Okay.
I'm a 56 and a 60-degree wedge, and you know what? I'll talk about negotiating.
Okay. But right now, he's setting his price at 40 a pop. 56 and a 60-degree wedge. C-Cat's in the market. He doesn't want to have to go back to the marketplace. Save my brother from the marketplace because it's scammy waters.
And you know what? I'll happily get involved in a barter situation.
Yeah.
I've got these couches I'm trying to get rid of.
Okay.
A couch for a club.
Well, not in a one-for-one.
Okay.
There would have to be some credit being given, like a GameStop situation.
Couple throw-ins.
Feel like I got to get invited over for dinner a couple times.
Yeah.
You know, we got to
Share
make
some
up the
nachos.
difference somehow.
Share some nachos.
$500 for the both couches, $250 for the small one, $350 for the big one alone.
Okay.
So, like, if you're looking for some couches, I got some good ones.
What if they were really nice wedges, though? What if they were like the perfect wedges? They were like, we'll give you these 2 wedges for those 2 couches. No questions asked.
The wedges would have to, like, wash my car or something.
They could do it.
There is not a wedge in the world that is worth my couches.
All right.
Because I couldn't put those wedges to use.
That's what you think until you find out 3 months from now you can't sell your couch. And every time you try to negotiate with somebody, it ends up being a scammer trying to take you for a Western Union check.
This is like in a 3-week problem with this same person that has said, yeah, I'll be there Tuesday, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Roll over in bed, 8 a.m. Sorry, can't be there. Boss said no.
Boss said no.
Yeah, she's trying to get out of work to go not just buy, just to look at the couches.
Take a look. Take a little gander.
Ah.
Boss says I can't come check it out today. See you next week.
Be there Friday. Sorry, already have a tea time scheduled for Friday. I cannot watch you watch my couches on Friday. I'm going to be playing golf.
Yeah. By the way.
But not to the best of my ability because I don't have a 56-degree wedge.
Exactly. 888-760-3776. Help the cat with his golfing issues right now by just handing him over a couple of wedges. Maybe you give them to him for free because you like them. 888-760-3776, and I'll convince him to give you at least a small couch. That's the Baptist Health Hotline. That's the way to tap into the show. That is the way to get involved. You know what the way is to get your body back right? If you're sore, if you have issues with your body, with your joints, go to baptisthealth.net/ortho. baptisthealth.net/ortho. Maybe you've been sidelined from your favorite activities, your favorite hobbies, billiards, golfing, tennis, pickleball. Pickleball, you know what? There's a lot of injuries that come from pickleball.
Yes.
And Baptist Health Orthopedic Care can get you back on the court, back in the kitchen, if you will. Step into pro-level orthopedic care at Baptist Health. From weekend warriors to seasoned pros, our all-pro team delivers the advanced care you deserve so you can get back to doing what you love most. Wall ball, whatever it is. Get back to the action. Get back to the hoops. Learn more at baptisthealth.net/ortho. Don't struggle with that pain. Get it solved. baptisthealth.net/ortho.
I want to go play pickleball soon. Can we go play?
Last time you gone?
No.
It's been a while. Why, you don't like pickleball? Are you a pickleball hater?
He doesn't like any kind of physical activities.
That's not true.
Yes,
Golf's a
every
physical
time-
activity.
I mean, of all the sports, it's pretty low on the physical skill.
Yeah.
Pretty low.
Yeah, no, just not my thing.
Have you tried it?
He doesn't like. He didn't
That's
want
a
to
no.
do,
No,
he didn't want to do your birthday workout class.
I know.
I had something come up that day.
He didn't want to do the what else? Would you do a flag football league if we join one of those?
That sounds like a waste of time. I signed up for the I signed up for the softball team that we were putting together that never came to fruition. I would do that.
Okay, so that's the one sport. It's either baseball or golf.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Those are the two things I would do.
Pickleball's fun.
He only,
I'd throw darts.
I mean, see, again, you're picking these little activities, these hobbies. We want to play. We want to do pickleball, man. We want to get after it. This guy right here.
Pickleball is a lot of like moving around.
Pickleball is, but it's not too much moving around.
No. And you can, if there's a big group of us, we can switch partners. Some of us will take breaks. But I haven't played pickleball in so long.
Yeah.
And I have like so many activities in the trunk of my car. I have like 6 paddles just in my car and
waiting.
And just and
Collecting dust.
Yes, and my rollerblades in my car collecting dust. But I want to go play pickleball soon.
You would not catch me dead in rollerblades.
Why not? You just think it's emasculating?
You kidding me? It's like dehumanizing. It's not a man or a female thing. Like rollerblades? Come on.
I
You're
wish.
4?
No,
Yeah,
I
it's not
wish
nice.
I was good at. It's a great exercise.
It's a great exercise.
I wish I was good at rollerblading. I am just terrible at stopping. And the last time I rollerbladed, which was about 2 years ago, I crashed. And if it wasn't for the hat that I was wearing, I would have fully had like road rash on my face.
Wow.
I like cut up my elbows, my hands, my legs. Literally, the bag that I had on me ripped open because of I just slid on the concrete.
Yeah, you got to get rid of those rollerblades.
Well, I didn't. I
Get
need
better.
to face my fears and I want to get back on them, but I'm so scared.
Why don't you go to a skating rink and learn how to like inline skate a little bit?
Those are different skates, though.
I know I'm saying, but like it's similar about building up that balance and building repetition. Like, intern Zeke, he loves going to skating rink. He goes to skating rink like every weekend.
Oh.
Doesn't rollerblade outside like what you're saying, but he does a lot of skating.
So it was really cliquey where I worked in high school.
Okay.
We had the mini golf course, and you had the go-karts, and you had the roller rink. I was a go-kart guy. So, it was kind of like West Side Story. You had the two gangs that would never the twain shall meet. You had the roller rink guys, and you had the go-kart guys. Me, I had the oil in my blood. I was a go-kart guy.
Okay.
And those guys had the AC all summer. They had the heat all winter. They never got, a little bit dirty like we did. So I've always passed judgment on roller rinks and the people that choose to patronize them.
There's like a rollerblading. It's so stupid.
So it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Because also, one is practical. You can't just be a go-kart guy out in the middle of the world. And also,
Tell that to Tina and Tina's family, right? Don't you start racing cars from go-karts first?
I did start with go-karts.
Thank you.
Yes. I don't know if my dad did, but yes, it's go-karts are usually the start.
Okay. C-Cat, also Mr. Go-Kart guy. What happened when we all loaded up at K1 and we got after it in the go-karts?
Oh, in the professional ones?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are more inclined. I thought you would be a professional, mister.
If
I
it was,
grew up on the go-kart game.
If it was a pit crew competition, I would have dusted everybody.
Oh,
it
you know how to
wasn't.
tune them up?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought you
Just
were a
like
go-kart
here,
guy.
at the same job at the at the track there. I wasn't a racer. No. I got the carts ready to go. I changed the tires. I filled them with gas. I did the oil changes. That's what I did in the go-kart track.
What I was teeing you up for was to tell the good people who won out of all of us at K1.
It wasn't me.
go-karts.
It wasn't me.
It
I
wasn't
didn't
you.
win. No.
So, do you know who won? Are you aware of anybody that was competing that may have come out on top?
I blocked that out of my memory.
Okay, it was me. All right.
Congratulations.
So
Well,
I appreciate you.
On the Baptist Health Hotline, we go to Chris in Tequesta, who calls on in. He could be talking about go-karts. He could be talking about Facebook Marketplace. He could be talking about anything. What's up, Chris?
What up, good people?
Guys, first time, long time. Love you guys. Listen every single day.
Love you back, Chris.
C-Cat, I have a 56 and a 60 I'd love to give to you.
Hey.
Wait, you said give.
Give. Absolutely give, 100%.
Ooh, Chris in Tequesta.
I quit playing about 10 years ago after my dad passed away. He was my main man, and I haven't touched the club since, and they just sit in my garage, and I'd love to give them to you.
Chris, you're going to make me tear up here.
I was about to say this.
That makes me want to
know,
tear
like,
up.
this
Should I still take these
I don't
clubs?
think
I mean, like these.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, yeah. Absolutely.
Please.
Okay.
Chris, that is first of all, that's sentimental. C-Cat, you're never going to forget these clubs. When you pull them out the bag, the pressure that comes with them, because Chris in Tequesta is like, yo, I gave you these out of the kindness of my heart. You better not shank this.
All right, Chris, if you DM me your address, I'll come pick them up. I would never ask of you to drop them off or anything at the station. No, I'll come to you. I'll pick them up. My DM's CKATT Sports.
Wait.
Hold on one second.
Hold on.
I got to write it down.
Chris, why don't you just take Chris off the air and get the address from him on the phone?
Or get his phone number and call him.
No, because
Like an old
papers
school
get
producer.
lost. You know, I don't want to. Things happen when you do things that way.
Okay.
And I'm also engaged in conversation with you guys right now.
You just want to leave this compelling conversation? Chris just did. This is one of the most, like, sentimental, one of the most feel-good stories that we've ever had on Theoretically Speaking. CK getting his golf game right. No, this is great.
That was so sweet.
What was your pop's name, Chris?
Bill.
Bill. And y'all, did you ever beat him in a full round of golf?
I did, but I have a great story. He was diagnosed with cancer a year before he passed away, and his cousin Paul invited him out for one last round. And on about the sixth hole, it was about a 90-yard par 3, and he put it in the hole for a hole-in-one. He dropped the club like he dropped the mic and walked off the course, and that was the last swing he ever took. He died a month later.
Dog. Hit the hole-in-one, didn't finish the round. Walked off on y'all. That is one of the most. That's one of the most gangster.
Oh my god,
that is so gangster.
Yeah.
That is so player. That is, hey, your pop's a real one. Chris, you are an absolute real one. You are great people. I appreciate the call. We appreciate the donation. I don't even know if C-Cat's worthy of these clubs. This is here. Give him your handle again, C-Cat.
I'm gonna
take him off. Talk to him, please.
Please talk to him.
C-Cat's gonna talk to you, Chris. Thank you so much for the call, Chris from Tequesta, man. You really, I am so sorry for your loss as well. But that is. Woo! It's movie stuff.
Tears were coming to my eyes. Like, my eyes were watering up. Like, that was so sweet.
That is, people think about how, like, you know, sports feels so silly to so many people on the outside. But when you think about the way in which it connects, the way in which it creates community or creates a special bond between a son and a father, and for Chris to be able to experience that from his pops, Bill, who did a walk-off on him, which I've always said, if I get a hole-in-one in a round of 18, I too would walk off. So sorry for his loss. Cancer absolutely sucks.
Terrible.
And sorry that Chris hung up the clubs. But what an incredible story. What an incredible telling a story, man. Sports, man.
All right, what's like the 1-for-1 trade? He just said give, but I can't show up to Chris's abode empty-handed, even though he'll say that.
You are bringing baked ziti to the team's giving tomorrow.
Yes, I'm making it from scratch.
You're making from scratch baked ziti.
But you never want to get unsolicited ziti. What do I do with this? Like, I don't want.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything you could give. You know what? You can give him a great round of golf. You could give him some videos of you swinging with those things and actually getting some good.
That's your putting it to work.
Putting it to work, because the reason Chris is getting them to you is not just out of the kind of his heart, but he's like they're wasting away in the garage now.
Okay.
He wants to see them in action.
All right.
So maybe we can think, if you have an idea of what CCAT can give him outside of just some good rounds of golf,
so like an ESPN T-shirt, like that's kind of cheap. Like,
you know what though,
we can put something together here though for you to give to him.
We'll create a package, a care package for Chris, but then also we expect good things on that golf course out of you, CCAT.
Okay.
That just made my day.
Yeah, that was incredible.
That was amazing.
Chris, man, that was because he also was probably sitting there.
I think we should just end the show.
We should walk off.
Yeah, we just end the show now.
He didn't have to do that
That's
either.
a great story, too. On top of the fact that he wants these golf clubs to get to use, the fact that the last time they were used was for a hole-in-one.
Wow.
That's insane.
It is actually incredible. It is actually like, it's movie stuff. This is movie-level stuff that we just heard here on Theoretically Speaking. If you missed that, make sure you download the ESPN South Florida app. Here back where Chris not only promised CCAT a gift for nothing in return, but also told the great story behind the clubs and his great father, Bill, who walked off the golf course with a hole-in-one. Said, I don't even need to play this anymore. It's crazy. Tina, F45, man, that's where you work out. That's where you get the sweat going, because you are not one to run from physical activity. You run right to it.
Yes, I do. I love fitness. And F45 has been such a big part of my life that I love to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to make a 5:15 a.m. class at F45. A 45-minute workout I walk in, there is amazing trainers there to help me if I want to, say, make the workout or exercise a little bit harder. Maybe I need to modify a little bit if I have an injury. There's screens that show you what to do. There's a timer going on. You don't have to think of anything. It is all there for you. 45-minute workout. They've got strength classes, cardio classes, hybrid with a little bit of both. F45 Palm Beach Gardens. Go check it out for yourself and see why I love it so much. And I've been doing it for now almost 3 years. F45 Palm Beach Gardens.
Gotta love that. Absolutely gotta love that. I'm telling y'all, man, my heart is like...
I can't stop smiling.
I'm in the feels.
You know what would wipe the smile off my face? The bird pooped on me.
Ah!
You know what? That'll do it.
Yes.
And boy, do we have a story to tell you on the other side. One of the three of us was on the wrong side of not what's going around in the NFL.
Did he spit on him?
No. Yeah, something that rhymes with spit, and it happened to one of the three of us. And I will say, you know, it wasn't me because I would not be able to show face afterwards.
No, that's like a job disqualifier. Like you get the Mark Sanchez treatment from ESPN West Palm.
Yeah, don't come back. And don't come back. We have to tell that story because that is actually incredible, and I cannot wait to get to that. It will wipe a smile off your face. One thing that'll bring that smile right back is if you do have to get into a situation where you need to move, and you got to do it swiftly, and you got to figure out, how do I get from point A to point B and make this thing as least stressful as possible? SafeBoundMoving.com. SafeBound Moving and Storage. SafeBoundMoving.com, that's the place to go to make your move easy breezy, right? They also have SafeBound Luxury, expert team in art handling. They do special event moving, luxury retail as well, high-end residential. SafeBoundMoving.com. Lock in with the good people. They are a trained team of experts. They're based in West Palm Beach. It's family-owned business here. And though they're based in West Palm Beach, they serve all of Florida. So whether you're moving out of Florida, into Florida, or within the state lines, SafeBound Moving and Storage is the place to go to. They have you covered. You are safe with SafeBound. SafeBound Moving and Storage, SafeBoundMoving.com. Tap in with the good people. Get your move done the right way. On the other side, the tale of a bird ruining one of our weekends. And it ain't me. That's CCAT, that's T, and I'm Theo Dorsey. We're Theoretically Speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. This is ESPN 106.3.
Banyan Printing. For 47 years, the trusted partner for all your printing, mailing, and signage needs. And 2025 just brought something big to Banyan. Introducing Banyan's new press. Bigger, faster, and more competitively priced than anything you'll find anywhere in the Palm Beaches. Think variable data postcards, bulk mailings, and high-quality print on stocks up to a 24-point board. Banyan Printing. Visit banyanonline.com and discover how your business's printing materials can get bigger and better.
Whether it's a clutch touchdown pass, a game-winning dunk, or an impressive dash to the finish, we want to highlight the best performance of the week. The winning performance will receive $500 courtesy of Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Catch the biggest moments and winners all season long on ESPN 106.3 and ESPN West Palm Play. Nominate them today by emailing highschool@espnwestpalm.com. Baptist Health Orthopedic Care. Welcome to being treated like a pro.
Business owners, are your employees driving you nuts? Is money tight? Or have you just poured your heart and soul into your business and now it's time to retire and just relax? At Transworld Business Advisors, they have buyers from all over the world ready to buy your business now. Call for a confidential conversation about your business's current value. 561-203-5121. That's 561-203-5121 or visit tworld.com today.
Kaiser University's flagship campus. The 100-acre residential campus at 2600 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach extends Kaiser University's educational offerings to over 100 degrees. Kaiser University also has an athletic program with 26 national championships, including back-to-back-to-back lacrosse titles, and they just won their first ever national championship for men's tennis. Visit KUCHawks.com for the latest on the championship flagship campus of Kaiser University. Lucy.
It's Tina. You know how important it is to keep your car running. And when it comes to my car, I only trust St. Lucie Battery and Tire. They've been taking care of South Florida for over 50 years, and they're still family-owned. Need new tires? They've got all the big brands. Battery issues? They've got it. Cars, trucks, boats, RVs, and even commercial fleets. And if you ever get stuck, their 24/7 roadside emergency service is a total lifesaver. Go see my friends at St. Lucie Battery and Tire, slbt.com. They'll keep you going.
Hey, Steph Prince here, General Manager of ESPN West Palm, to tell you about a team that has meant a lot to me and this community for a long time. Bob and the team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning have been helping me stay cool for years, whether at home or in the office. And living in South Florida with 3 kids, I don't know what I'd do without them. Family owned and operated, serving Royal Palm Beach and beyond since 1980. Let the knowledgeable and trained team at Bradley help you with your residential and commercial needs, installation, repair, seasonal maintenance, upgrades of all makes and styles and models of HVAC equipment, and so much more. Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning does things right the first time and makes the process smooth, stress-free, and most importantly, keeps you cool. Give them a call at 561-793-7497. That's 561-793-7497 or bradleyair.com. Any need, big or small, trust the amazing team at Bradley Heating and Air Conditioning.
Touchdown! Racetrack is proud to support our local high school football teams. Whether it's Friday night lights or tailgate parties, Racetrack has whatever gets you going to fuel all the gridiron excitement this fall. Grab your favorite snacks, crispy chips, delicious Nathan's hot dogs, sweet treats, or our house-made pizza slices. Don't forget to quench your thirst with a variety of ice-cold drinks. Racetrack, your one-stop shop to fuel your football Fridays.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
To help those who want to be helped but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Not all moves reflect your lifestyle. At Safebound Luxury, we provide white glove services tailored for high-end homes, fine art, and designer furnishings. Our expert team ensures every piece is packed, transported, and placed with precision and care. If you're relocating a residence that deserves more than a basic move, schedule your private consultation today at safeboundluxury.com to experience the difference. This isn't just a move. This is the art of moving.
Live from the Anajar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios, Theo Dorsey is Theoretically Speaking. Streaming live on YouTube, here's Theo Dorsey.
Man, I tell y'all one thing. I have been feeling absolutely good after a weekend of some home cooking in Minneapolis with the in-laws, after a Heat win. I'm charged up. Got the Bears win Sunday, the Heat win Monday. I'm ignoring what happened with the Chiefs. I'm ignoring that because I had a Bears hat on, so that eliminates my emotions tied to that. And I'm all good vibes here as we push things forward on a Top 5 Tuesday here on Theoretically Speaking. It's the happy hour. We just had one of the most spectacular moments in the history of Theoretically Speaking with our guy Chris from Tequesta. If you missed that, make sure you go back ESPN South Florida app or go back on the YouTube page and listen in on that compelling story of a hole-in-one walk-off, which is something I can only dream of doing one day.
I think it's like the best hole-in-one of all time, considering everything around it.
Yes, 100%. Like I haven't heard a better hole-in-one story. That is the number one hole-in-one story I've ever heard. And go back and listen to that. It was earlier in the hour. Tina, I'm feeling good today because all the good vibes. You feel good on a daily basis because you're locked in with Vitacost.
Yes, I start my day off with some pre-workout, getting a little protein shake, take my creatine. Makes me feel good, makes me stay recovered because I am training right now for a relay marathon that's happening on December 14th. So I got just under a month until the race, and I need to make sure that I am prepared and that my body is good to run as fast as I can, because that's my goal this time, is to run fast. And Vitacost has helped me out all along the way. Vitacost Sport Certified Marketplace, everything all in one place. I don't have to go. I can have different brands, and I don't have to just go to one spot and get one brand and then go to another site and get something else. There's so many different brands there. There's reviews if I want to try something new and maybe see if this flavor is better than the other. Whatever I want. Vitacost Sport Certified Marketplace is there for me. I am a gym junkie and I am training for something, but if you're also trying to be just a little more health conscious, it is a great place to start. When you're checking out, use the code ESPN20, ESPN20 for 20% off your order. Go to Vitacost.com and their Sport Certified Marketplace.
Gotta love it, man. Good vibes all around right now. It's the happy hour. We wrapped up week 11 of the NFL. Tonight, we get the 12-team playoff selection committee's newest rankings, and we'll see just how low they try and disrespect the Miami Hurricanes. I will say that I'm not really too inclined. I don't really care that much about tonight's rankings. I care about the Hurricanes finishing out the season with a couple of wins, and then I'll be more in tune with what happens. But tonight's, it just means, it's starting to mean nothing to me, man. It's all semantics at this point.
Yeah, you find yourself a little bit more apathetic now?
Yeah.
Is that really what it's come to? Because I'm finding that way because my favorite college football team has been over and done with for about 2 months now with the Penn State Nittany Lions. So I found myself in an unfamiliar spot in terms of this playoff because they were alive and well in it all year last year. Worried about position, worried about the bracket.
Yeah, that's the issue is things are going to change so much, and I can get overly excited or overly dramatic in a negative way about tonight's results, and then the Canes can go out there and lay a dud, and it won't even matter. So at this point, it's about winning the football games if you're a Miami Hurricane fan. I am curious what happens with Texas A&M. Like last week, we were talking about A&M maybe getting snubbed for not being the number one team in the nation. I wasn't. Others were. This week, they better hope that dud they almost laid, and they got saved. They came back from a 30-point deficit against a bad South Carolina team. They got to hope that doesn't have them slip.
Yeah.
Because it's about how you're playing as of late.
Right. I don't think they punished Indiana at all for their late game heroics against Penn State the week prior. So I think the precedents might have been set, although being down by 27 is pretty damaging, and that never happened to Indiana in their last second win over Penn State on the road. And A&M was at home.
Yeah.
So to be able to be dominated from a 3-6 team, a 1-6 team in conference, is that what it was? South Carolina going into that game, I think it should be held against them.
It should. But then again, it's the SEC. So.
Any great team, because it's not that we're comparing A&M against the bottom half of the top 12. You're comparing them against the best.
Yeah.
So, like, if you show your ass that bad in our most recent data point, I think it should be held against you.
And they're literally they are literally the second worst team in the SEC. 1-7 in the conference, 3-7 overall. The only team worse is Arkansas. So
there's no excuse there either.
Yeah.
You're at home. It's not on a weird primetime short week situation.
Yeah.
No damaging injuries. Everyone was there. You got manhandled, absolutely bludgeoned for 30 minutes of football.
That's not good. That's not what you want to see. But again, there's going to be some people that are going to be watching tonight, 8:30 on ESPN, who are going to be living and dying with the results, and that won't be me. I'll just watch for the fun of it all. I would live and die with the results of what happened to one of us this weekend, and that is a bird did the unthinkable. Not a 1, but a 2.
Who'd it happen to?
On top of the chrome. It was Tina.
Oh, no.
It was Tina. Oh, man, Tina. How in the world did you get yourself in a situation where a bird was able to position himself to really just disrespect your entire existence?
Yes, where the bird also pooped on me is not great.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
How vulnerable were you?
So I went to happy hour after work on Friday to one of the local spots here in City Place with a few of our teammates.
Nice.
This spot has an indoor and outdoor bar. We were standing around the outside bar of this place, and above the bar, there is like a little ledge for some birds to hang.
I don't like that.
This bar, it's known that birds like poop there. Like it's pretty.
Got a reputation?
I've been to this bar multiple times.
Rumor has it.
And I've seen people get pooped on. It's like very known. Like you're watching out and looking above. Like, oh, am I sitting in a spot where I'm okay? Because one side of the bar, you're okay.
Right.
The other side of the bar, you're in the zone.
You're in the splash zone.
You're in the zone.
That's like going, when you go to a dolphin show and then they have the seats that are aligned. This is the splash zone. If you're sitting in these seats, you can get hit. This bar thinks it's cool to have a splash zone, but not water from dolphins, but poop from birds.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said, I'll have that seat, please.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't even sitting down. I was getting my drink. I was only there less than 5 minutes.
Oh.
Less than 5 minutes. I put in my drink. I go, it was a tequila drink. And as I'm waiting, I feel I feel something or someone touch the back of my hair.
Yeah.
Like to try to get your attention,
Like,
maybe?
no, it was like someone
Hey,
just
Toots.
accidentally kind of like, again, if it was like their hand or something, just like kind of like hit the back of my hair. Like, and my hair kind of like waved, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I look behind me and I asked one of my teammates, I'm like, did you just like touch my hair by accident or something? He was like, no. And then no one like says anything. No one says anything. No one saw anything. So then I asked one of our teammates, one of my besties, Courtney Rukoff, I go, I was like, something touched my head and something touched my hair. I was like, can you please look at my hair? And she just goes, Tina, there is bird poop in your hair. And I immediately am like, ew, nasty. I just get to, like, right when this happens and I feel something touch my hair and my head, I get my drink. I'm only in that area for less than 3 minutes, giving them my drink order, getting my drink, and all this happens.
Is this your first drink? This is the first drink you're retrieving?
First drink. I just got to the bar. Just got to the bar, ordered my drink, put my card down, got my drink, bird pooped on my head.
What was the plan for the night?
Quarter.
Were you supposed to be there for the long haul?
No. It was going to be a quick happy hour. Like,
right.
It was just one drink and then head home. Maybe two if I was, like, wanting more.
Maybe if you didn't get pooped on.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah, I'll get one drink, but so help me. If a bird poops my head, I'm out after one.
I totally was going to have two, and then a bird pooped on me, and I said, yeah, no, we're having one, and we are leaving. The great friend and teammate, Courtney Rukoff, she asks for a cup of water, she gets napkins, and she starts getting it out of my hair.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
And I didn't even see how much it was.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see the color of it, nothing.
Yeah, because what color is it when it comes out? I know it dries up like white or black. Like, does it come out like...
I think it comes out white.
Ugh.
I don't know. So she
Kinda
gets
loose,
water
too.
in a napkin, and she's just like going through my hair,
Ugh.
getting out the bird poop as best as she can.
Never shaking her hand again.
As we're standing at the bar.
Barehanded.
No, well, she had a napkin.
Yeah, I mean,
Her hand in a napkin.
It's not enough protection.
And
Got to double napkin it up.
I then decided, I was like, isn't this good luck? I didn't have the greatest week last week, like just overall. And so I was like, maybe this is like just cherry on top of the week. Bird poops on my head.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a sign of good luck.
The
It's
end
coming.
of the sitcom episode.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Things are going to be all right.
Things are going to be better. It's been a really bad week, but now we're going to end it with this, and this new week, like, there's some good luck coming my way. ChatGPT says that means good luck, and I've heard that before, but that could also just be a saying to make you feel better because you just got pooped on by a bird.
That is definitely something somebody told somebody to make them, like, to cheer them up, to keep them at happy hour for one more drink.
I'd call in sick the next day at work.
Yeah.
I waited to tell you guys. I wanted to text in our group immediately. I was like, no, I need to wait on this. I need to tell them.
Did you shave your hair and get new
No,
hair?
I didn't do that.
Okay.
No, I went home and I used a lot of shampoo, multiple shampoo washes in my hair to make sure it was all out.
So, are you ever going back to this bar again?
I would go back to the bar, but I'd never go on the side of where the birds, you're in the splash zone. What's crazy, too, is one of our other teammates stayed longer than us at happy hour. I get a text from him 5 minutes later. He gets pooped on by a bird. And it's way more than the bird that pooped on me. Like his is on his shoulder.
The other bird was holding back.
Yes,
that warning shot.
I got only probably a little bit, and he got a ton of bird poop on his shoulder.
I wonder what kind of person you got to be a target of a bird. Like, what kind of face do you have to have for a bird to be like, yeah, this guy?
Listen to this, though. While at the bar, too, I was cashing out, and there was this older, like, friend group sitting there, and they're having a conversation. They're like, oh, my friend just went to the bathroom because she got pooped on.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wait,
So
stop,
we were
stop,
in a...
Wait,
Theo, you are well known for being deathly afraid of birds.
Yes.
3 bird poops in a matter of 30 minutes.
That bar should get shut down. I'm like not even serious. I'm not kidding. I know which one you're talking about. I've been there. When birds fly into there, I tell my wife, we're out of here. Get the check. I'm out.
Yes, it was the same. I could tell you what seat at the bar, or like these 3 seats that you could get pooped on.
That is vile. The owner should know something about how
we stop the birds.
There's no way that you should have a feature of your bar is that this is the area in which birds can poop on you. There's no way that's not a. We shouldn't be tolerating this. I'm actually mad. I don't know what's worse. What's happening in the NFL?
Did he spit on him?
Or the birds doing what they did to y'all?
Yeah.
3 in a day?
At least.
3 in 30 minutes.
That's tough.
That's disgusting.
I do want to stay in this longer, but unfortunately we have responsibilities. Okay. There's this store in the Gardens Mall that has like really good shampoo. Yeah. And I'm actually a regular there. I re-up there. It's called Lush. Gardens Mall is a good spot.
Oh, I love Lush. I actually went this weekend to the Gardens Mall. I also was like, how do I maybe like help my, terrible week, some retail therapy.
Nice.
So I did a little bit of that at the Gardens Mall, but I also love seeing all the festive decorations at the Gardens Mall, and you can celebrate the most wonderful time of the year there, enjoy festive events and experiences offered at the lavishly decorated shopping center this holiday season. Santa has arrived. I saw him there on Saturday, and he is available for photos during all mall hours now through Christmas Eve. Reservations are encouraged, and you can make yours at whereissanta.com. I also saw the Kids Corner Holiday Shop on the upper level near the Gardens Cafe's food court, and it is open. This exclusive kids-only store lets children pick out gifts for their favorite people. A wonderful team of Santa's helpers are there to help each and every child spend one shiny coin from Santa's Golden Bank. Additional coins can be purchased for 3 for $5. And best of all, 100% of the proceeds will benefit the Arc of Palm Beach County. The Gardens Mall will also be extending their hours during the holiday season. Visit thegardensmall.com for the full schedule. And guys, guess what? Yesterday, we started 12 Days of Christinamas.
Oh, man.
We recorded 12 Days of Christinamas.
I thought you were your belly. I thought you said your belly was too full to sing.
I felt better after the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be giving away Gardens Mall gift cards on the show, right?
Starting December 1st.
That's the best part of it.
We will be giving away $50 gift cards to the Gardens Mall. I will give a quote from a famous holiday film, and the first person to call in and guess what movie this quote is from will win a Gardens Mall gift card.
And that's the entirety of the segment. That's the only thing we do, right?
Yes.
No, she sings a song.
I sing a song. Sorry, yes.
I thought
yes.
I got to cut that part out. No?
No.
Oh, we're still doing that?
You get a little bit of 12 Days of Christinamas every single day. And we actually decided that next year, I'm going to sing it live.
Thank you. All right.
Next year,
that should be part
I
of
will
it.
sing 12 Days of Christinamas live. But we did it yesterday, and it came out very good.
Before we move, okay, we're going to go to break here. Can I give a quick breaking news? Breaking news.
No, it's
on the
important,
other side?
and people need to stick around for the break to find out the massive breaking news.
Quarterback news here, whether they're in or out, and we do know that there's a few of them on the men. So we'll give that to you on the other side. We're theoretically speaking on ESPN 106.3.
Hi, I'm Michael Manzo, owner and founder of Manzo's Italian Deli, and
Stop, Dad. After 20 years, people are tired of hearing your voice.
Yeah, and your lame-ass commercials.
Fresh prosciutto, mozzarella, outstanding.
Oh, please.
There's only one reason Manzo's is voted #1 deli in Palm Beach County for 20 years. our mother.
She makes sure you prepare everything from scratch using only the freshest ingredients.
Manso's Italian Deli is located on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, right next to Rain Dancers.
Is that a strip club?
No, it's a steakhouse. Manso's is open weekdays from 8 to 5 and offers free delivery. So stop by or call 697-9411. That's 697-9411.
We also specialize in hot and cold catering for corporate functions and special events.
Just ask anyone who was at my last birthday party.
Hi, this is Scott Smith of Smith Ball, Baez, and Prather, Florida Injury Lawyers. I have said it many times before, and I will continue to say it for many years to come. There is never a good time for a car accident to occur, and most certainly never ever a good time to suffer injuries in any type of an accident. The accident and its overall aftermath will usually cause pain, difficulty, and stress. Florida law allows accident victims to recover compensation for such losses, injuries, and damages. But such recovery is often not obtained easily and can require a lengthy fight with an insurance company. If you've been injured in an accident, call us now. Don't delay. The initial consultation is completely free of charge. The sooner you call us, the sooner we can put our experienced legal team to work for you. Don't hesitate or pause for another minute. Our experience, knowledge, and resources could be working for you just minutes after the call. If you've been injured, the lawyers at Smith Ball, Baez, and Prather will help. Call us at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. With Smith Ball, Baez, and Prather, help is just a phone call away. Offices Palm Beach Gardens, Boca Raton, and Port St. Lucie.
During football season, keep your home in the win column with EDS Air Conditioning. Right now, qualified customers can score 0% interest for 60 months on a brand new AC. Hot streaks belong on the field, not in your living room. With over 800 Google reviews and a 4.8 star rating, EDS is the trusted MVP since 2006. Visit EDSIsYes.com today, kick off your game day comfort, and don't sweat the small stuff.
Welcome into the Kaiser Sports Update. I'm Cade Shumsland, and it's time to hand out some more hardware. First, the Seahawks men's soccer team won the Sun Conference Tournament Championship last Wednesday against St. Thomas with a 2-1 overtime victory. Junior Raul Cedillo scored the game-winning goal 6 minutes into the third period and finished as the tournament MVP. Kaiser holds the number 4 seed in the NAIA National Championship bracket. They will face their round 1 opponent on Saturday, November 22nd. Next, the football team completed another perfect regular season with a come-from-behind win against Warner last weekend. Down 21-14 at halftime, the Seahawks came alive in the rushing attack for the final 30 minutes with 4 touchdowns. The Seahawks have now won 26 straight games against Sun Conference opponents. Their national championship playoff run will begin Saturday, November 29th as the 2 seed in the tournament. 4 times and tickets on all of Kaiser University's athletic events, head to KUSeahawks.com.
Calling all sports fans, grab your MVP card and head to Duffy's where you can catch all of the action. Not an MVP? Sign up for free and start earning rewards today. Duffy's is voted the best sports grill year after year with their award-winning burgers and wings. Don't forget about Duffy's famous 2-for-1 drinks all day, every day. And with over 80 TVs in every location, you'll never miss a minute of the game. Visit Duffy'sMVP.com to learn more. Duffy's, our game is always on.
Breaking news on ESPN 106.3 is brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire. If your vehicle has issues with braking or other issues, get it fixed right now at St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
We know Aaron Rodgers will not need surgery on his left wrist. His designation for Sunday still in question, but we know Thursday Night Football, Texans v. Bills, quarterback C.J. Stroud out. He still in the concussion protocol, going to miss another game for the Texans. Davis Mills in, and the Bills in a must-win scenario if they want to win the division. The job gets a lot lighter. That breaking news brought to you by St. Lucie Battery and Tire. And you know a thing or two about SL to the B to the T.
Yes, I do. One of our teammates this weekend actually got a flat. He immediately texted me and he was like, Christina, I need to get in at St. Lucie Battery and Tire.
Yes.
Got them connected with my guy Randall over at the location on Military Trail and Blue Heron. He's actually there right now getting his tire all fixed
Tina the
and
plug.
good to go. SLBT.com. Find a location near you. St. Lucie Battery and Tire. They've helped me with tires. They help me with batteries, maintenance, whatever you need. Trust the experts over there. SLBT.com.
I mean,
Tina's the plug, man.
I know.
That's what I learned from that story.
Like, C.J. Stroud has not been, like, that good, and the Texans have won games without him. Like, is it that big of a blow?
No, he's been good. I mean, he's been the
The
reason he's suffered.
The Texans have a better winning percentage without him.
Yeah, well, they played the Jags and the Titans.
Jaguars look okay.
Jaguars are solid. I think that the offensive line and the issues with their offensive play calling have been a bigger issue than C.J. Stroud himself. He hasn't been great. But he's definitely an upgrade from Davis Mills. They're going to miss him on Thursday night.
And I am less intrigued to Thursday Night Football this weekend, knowing it's going to be Mills versus Allen versus Stroud versus Allen. At least it'd be a put-up-or-shut-up game for the Texans, for C.J. Stroud. Guys like me have said things like I just said about C.J. Stroud in 2025, and he had a chance to put something on for a big crowd, and that's not going to happen.
But I will say that Texans defense, I don't think I wouldn't rule them out of making this thing competitive, especially against Josh Allen, who has a bit of erratic play, and we've seen some of him going back to his ways there, giving the ball up. If they can create some turnovers, Will Anderson's a beast off the edge. Stingley's great. I think Petrie's going to be out the safety, who's a playmaker. If they can create turnovers, they can make this thing interesting. And it's also a weird, short week Thursday night football game. So
Bills minus 5.5 right now on the road in Houston. Over-under is 43.5. So not a lot of points expected to be scored.
That under, I would be all over. And cover 5 coming up, I might slide on the Texans on that one, man.
Ooh.
Boy, but it's not going to have the line considering Stroud being out, though, likely. So we'll have to see.
We'll see.
Man. Cover your head. Wear a helmet walking around.
Yes.
Next time you go to a bar. And CCAT, great stuff with Chris on the clubs. Go in love. Go in peace. Go enjoy.
The PGA Tour is back in Palm Beach. The Cognizant Classic returns February 25th through March 1st to the Champion Course at PGA National Resort and Spa.